your boy PU2ASU. I'm here with you on a Monday night. I've got some of the PU2 crew here, and we're excited to do a little D&D stuff tonight. This is our first stream of 2023, so yay! First stream of 2023, woot woot! So we are excited to do a little something different for this stream here. I've got some of the PU2 crew on here. I'm going to hide the tokens of the people that are not. Risky Biscuit, if you want to get your camera up, my man, you're welcome to.
Oopsie.
Oopsie.
Where am I going to that again?
That's the ninja.
Yeah. Ninja.
So while he's doing that, folks, I'm going to talk a little bit about our general reminders. One is that you can find us on social media. We are on TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We're also here on Twitch. We also have a merch store that you can find with the link here on Twitch. We also have a Discord channel that we keep memes and all sorts of fun banter on. You can find that on our Discord channel as well, the link for that. And last but not least, make sure to like and subscribe to comment on all those things. Remember that you can use your Amazon Prime subscription to subscribe to your favorite gamer once a month. And let that be us. We deserve it. We eat those comments, likes, and subscriptions up. So send them our way. We'd appreciate it. Okay, so we are not going to be doing the campaign we started at the end of 2022 tonight. Nay, we are going to do something a little different. We took a little bit of break from that campaign, and we have got something cooked up here for you that's very fun. I'll play the intro music for that in a second, but essentially what we're going to be doing tonight is a Battle Royale. We will probably leave it open-ended because there are some players that couldn't be with us tonight, so we're just going to kind of get it off the ground and see how far we get. But I'm excited to have Climate Changer, say hey to the folks with us. So
hey,
got Climate Changer. We also got PS Zombie. There he is on the webcam. Hard at work getting ready for the game. I'm trying not to rush him. And then we've got Risky Biscuit on here. Risky, say hey to the folks.
Hello, I'm very risky today.
Feeling risky. And we are going to be doing a little Battle Royale for you. So let me cue some music to kind of get us in a theme of what we will be playing. Got to hit reset. Got to hit this. There we go. Everybody should hear that.
Sounds very shimmy.
Yeah. I'll let the... this is a reaction video too, so you guys feel free to chime in with your thoughts. Should bring back some memories, everyone.
Yeah, that hits the right spot right there.
Should bring back memories of us busting this out a couple years ago on a projector on the side of your house, Climate Changer.
Yeah.
That's right.
I got a new projector.
Oh, you did?
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I had already done my little tidbit. So that's the Super Smash Bros. Is the name of the title and the theme we're going to be going for. And then we will be running it sort of more like Fortnite. So imagine that it's sort of going to be mixed between those two things. So what I asked the players tonight to do is to bring their favorite character from one of the D&D campaigns that they played. Now here's the qualifier. That D&D campaign has to be one where you played this character, and it has to be a shared experience with at least one other person on this stream. So, for example, me and PS Zombie were on a campaign that was in person. No, sorry, that was electronic, but it was not streamed. But both of us were in that same campaign, so we could reference that character and pull it into this if we wanted. But if a climate changer was playing a character that none of us have seen, he can't pull that out. So that was kind of the limits or kind of the rules of what you had to pick. The other limit I gave these guys was it had to be level 7. So, for example, if we did play on this channel and streamed it, a Kaiju Slayer campaign, which was a level 20, which is pretty crazy. If Risky Biscuit wanted to bring in that character, he would have to level it down. And then, likewise, most of the campaigns we did were level 5, I believe, as far as one-shots go. So those characters actually get a boom. So basically, everything had to be level 7. So that's a lot of what we were doing during the pretty extended break we had before we got going on tonight's session. Was we were trying to get kind of that caught up and duplicated. And we couldn't find a good way of porting over stuff from other campaigns in Roll20. So it kind of took us a minute to figure out. So, with that all being said, that's kind of the rules. There's not necessarily going to be a DM for this match. I will be playing as well. It's sort of going to be Scout's honor among us all. We know the D&D rules by now, and if there is some conflict that comes up, we will hash it out honorably among us to figure that out. Hey, we got Risky Biscuit's cameras up. Perfect. I'm going to make you guys a little bigger so we can see your
Sorry, I
pretty
struggled
fingers.
to find the link.
That's all right. I'll make it a little bigger to make you guys' pretty faces bigger on stream. And give you guys your little icons.
Your pretty face is going to jail.
Pretty faces
Going to hell.
going to...
Did you hear about that Cartoon Network? I never watched.
Yes, it was a weird one. It was a weird one. Let me get...
I think I'm good enough.
Woo! That was a pretty easy
That's
setup.
all we ask.
For the most part.
Yeah.
We've got... And the rest of the PU2 crew has been very gracious to me. I have to say a deep thank you for allowing me to play off my paper
PU2
copy.
decided he didn't feel like transferring over his stuff like the rest of us had to. So
I was lazy. I had a hard day at the office. So they said I could use my paper version. So, how's everybody's week going? Is everybody doing okay? Is everybody doing swell?
yeah, man.
Doing great.
Others in my house are sick, but I am not. It is a blessing.
It's not good. Be careful out there, folks. This is just for the PU2 crew and for everybody watching. There's a lot of sickness going around. A lot of COVID coming back up.
I think it's school starting back up, and
That'll do it.
the tiny tots spreading germs.
There's a new variant too.
Oh yeah, and they gave it a really bad name.
Yeah.
It's just like letters and numbers. I'm like, how does that help anyone?
It doesn't.
It should just
needs a
call it
pithy name.
COVID-23.
That's a good idea. Okay. Let's start this off and see how far we get. Tonight's stream's sponsored by Major Melon. When you feel like starting a battle royale with your friends, reach for the Major Melon. I will go first.
Where did you even get that?
Walmart.
Oh.
Don't you know that Craig, that PU2 always has Mountain
It's true.
Dew on hand?
I have around the corner from me, currently, guys, I have a Mountain Dew fridge that remains stocked at all times.
He's actually an X-Men, and he can reach into a portal in reality and grab Mountain Dew out of it.
That's a pretty cool power.
My green screen. Oh, my green screen's not catching my headphones. Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's the portal of reality. You just
Through his forehead.
through my forehead. That would be like a refreshing superpower to be like, hey guys, you want a cold one? Cold Mountain Dew?
Refreshing super-
I'm refreshing, man.
And everybody be like, okay.
He's just like sponsored by every,
But
product.
I do have a sidebar on this though. Just because seems like a ridiculous superpower does not mean it can be powerful. Because I was catching up on My Hero this past week, and there's Washi Wash. Have you seen this one, PS Zombie?
I don't think so.
He's like a washing machine superhero, but he's like very high on the ranking chart.
a washing machine.
So for you guys who do not know, in My Hero they have a power ranking that they keep going of the number one heroes, and he was on up there. And then there was like some that were like really cool superpowers, and they were like really low. So it's all in the high of the beholder how you use it. A Mountain Dew power could really be used for good. Anyway, I'm rambling, so I'm going to move on. I have in front of me one of the only times I've done a in-person Dungeons and Dragons game. Most of my games have been virtual. So I'll go first in presenting my character. So guys, when you present your character, tell the basic summary, give us a class, race, and a little bit about the character. But then I mostly want you to make sure to tell us why you chose this character for this Battle Royale. Is it your favorite? Is there something you like? Do you just think it's very powerful and it's going to kill everybody? Tell us why. So, for me, the character I'm playing is a Minotaur, which this would be the second one I've played, which is pretty interesting. And it is a gunslinger class, which is based off of Matt Mercer kind of build. He uses that in some of his Critical Role. So he was built kind of a gunslinger Minotaur. His name is California Gold Rush. California Gold Rush. So he's kind of an Old West style character. If you're familiar with the cartoon show, like it was late 90s, it might have been early 90s or mid 90s. It was called Cowboys of Moo Mesa. It was about lifelike or human-like cows, and they went on like Wild West adventures. And the main three were Dakota, Montana, and Colorado. And so this is kind of just inspired off that cartoon. I really liked it growing up. The main character, Dakota, he would shoot little sheriff stars out of his pistol. And so that was kind of my inspiration to come up with a gunslinger Minotaur. So that is what I'm bringing to the table. This was a campaign that we did in person while visiting Climate Changer one time for my birthday. He was the DM on this campaign, and it probably significantly stressed him out that whole weekend. But it was very fun. It was a very fun campaign. We had a lot of fun, and this character is one of my favorites to play. So that is what I will be playing. I'm going to pass the torch to Climate Changer now.
I love our little Super Smash name tags we got on the stream.
Try to do fancy when I can.
Yeah. I'm playing Alibaba, a Jin Warlock, who I thought was pretty powerful, and he's going to be fun to play against other humans and see how much I can annoy them, and that's why I chose Alibaba.
And what is Alibaba featured from?
The Unbeaten Path.
That will be restarting this year. Whoop whoop. That's PS Zombie's Unbeaten Path campaign that he will be reigniting this year in 2023. So that's exciting. All right. Thank you for sharing. PS Zombie, what are you going to be playing?
I am going to be playing Handy Dandy. He was a character from our Mr. Rogers Neighborhood campaign. He is a Warforged cleric who's a little tin soldier, and Mr. Rogers is his god. So he's a fun... I wanted to play him because he's a really fun and funny character. I thought I'd dredge him up just because I really enjoyed playing him. Kind of against type for me, too. I feel like I tend to play like cool characters, and he was more of a funny character, so... I thought that'd be fun.
That's awesome.
And also, by the way, risky. I fixed a few things on your character sheet. It wasn't doing your hit point calculation right or your AC calculation right, so you got a few buffs in there.
Much appreciated, because I had no idea what he was doing.
Awesome. And then we've got Risky Biscuit. Risky, what you playing?
I am playing the character Brock from the Kaiju Slayers, which is the first one I did. He is a Path of the Berserker Barbarian, half-orc. The only thing you need to know about this character is that his whole family was murdered at sea. And so I just felt this was the only character I chose. I chose this character because I felt like it was the only one that I had to have in a battle royale scenario. Because I don't think I struggled at all with this character, unlike every other campaign. And it's just every other campaign involves some kind of strategy, and this is the only one where I just was like hack and slashing. So it just felt appropriate.
That's fair. Sometimes you got to go for the jugular. Very good. Well, like I said, we will have some additions probably to this battle royale. So we will just kind of roll with this and see how far we get. We'll get about an hour or so of playtime players. What you're looking at in front of you, folks and players, is the map. It is a 8-dimension map with 8 different distinct terrains that lead straight up to a central room in the center. We are going to do this Fortnite style, where you get up on a magical chariot bus in the sky and parachute down onto this little island below. So, really quickly, we will pick our landing site. So, to keep everyone honest, what we're going to do here is I am going to pick where I'm going to go, and I'm going to give that to PS Zombie. I'm going to private message him on Discord, and he's going to hold me accountable because I don't want anybody to be like, I'm landing here. Just kidding. I saw you were there. I'm going over here. So you can lock in your terrain now, and then, like Fortnite, when you drift down, we've got 2 players that pick the same terrain, you can make adjustments when you see each other in the air. So I thought that was a good, fair way to do it. Another thing that we're going to be instituting while we play is drops, just like D&D. So I think every 10 rounds is a fair stopping point, and I'm pausing to see if PS Zombie thinks it should be more or less, or that's about right. But we can do random drops.
That's fine. It might could be more frequent. 10 rounds, it might be over by then. I'll have to see.
That's what I was thinking. So we'll test this, but after the 10th round, well, and there's a lot of movement that can happen in there too. So after the 10th round, a drop will happen. Since there's 8 dimensions, a quick 8-sided die can figure out where the drop's going to land, and then we can go from there. Once the drop is landed, you can use your action to search the drop if you're within the area, and you will have a random consumable item table that we will use to determine what you get when you roof through the drop. So very similar to Fortnite in that regard. Okay, I'm going to send my drop to PS Zombie, and
Right. I won't look at it until after I've used my space.
Okay. And I am... Alright. Risky Biscuit, if you can go ahead and send me yours where you want to drop, and same thing for you, Climate. We'll go ahead and get our drops, and then we will drag our tokens out.
Wait, where am I sending it to?
Just private message me on Discord
Pick
real
one
quick.
of the quadrants, yeah.
On Discord.
Yeah. Or you can text me, whichever is easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and text you.
Cool. All right. I got Climates locked in. So once we get all these locked in, folks, we will make adjustments if there's somebody in the same quadrant. If not, we'll keep on going through. It's open to interpretation there since, like I said, there's not a really DM for this session, so it's open to interpretation if you've got half cover or whatever. If you want to basically submit up something for review for the group about how to use this. So if you want to argue that some of the bushes over there in the top left quadrant could be half cover or whatever, just pitch that, but try to use the elements that you see in the maps.
Cool.
Those are hard line walls between each section, so you're not able to see anywhere else but that quadrant.
Oh, and so you have to pass through the middle if you want to.
Correct.
Get to one of the other.
Super high walls. It's like a super mega Top Golf. Like, it's ridiculously high walls.
But like how high?
Like Maze Runner?
Like so high.
Like infinite?
Like 90 feet.
Okay.
There you go.
Nay, 90 stories.
Oh,
okay.
There we go. I'll say 90 stories. I'm not the DM. Again, open to interpretation. But I think that's pretty clear, hardline. So there's no DM. It's chaos.
Yeah.
Everything's made up. The points don't matter.
That's right. Okay.
All right, so if we all picked a spot.
Everybody's locked in. Okay, move your tokens onto the map, please.
Where's my token? There we go. Wait, how does one move his token?
Go
You should just be able to
to.
drag it onto the map.
That's what I thought. I'm just grab, paste. No.
I need a fun token. I also need to help out my friend.
Where are you trying to go? I can probably do it for you.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm struggling with this. I'm gonna be able to the icy tundra.
Okay. Can you control that there?
Yes, I can. Cool.
All right. Cool. Now you're good.
All right. Oops. Sorry, I didn't put him on the circle.
I will try to get your token updated, Climate. 1 second.
Thanks.
You should have the artwork. I imagine it's one of the last ones to use.
I can't add any images to Roll20 anymore. Because I filled my storage up.
But I'm saying, like, if you're doing Alibaba, you should already have Alibaba's art in your library, right? You wouldn't have to add something new. You'd just use the same art again.
No, because he put it in. I never put it in.
Oh, maybe I put it in.
Yeah, because I don't. It won't let me upload anything unless I were to delete Paralorn, and then I could do stuff.
No, never. Oh,
I had so many characters I considered playing. Like, remember that weird, like, character I did for the Werewolf campaign?
oh yeah.
I would consider that one too, but then I was like, everybody
the
would
frog.
hate me if I did
So
that.
OP.
Yeah,
That
the
was like your strongest
frog was
character.
ridiculous. That frog was
Oh yeah,
crazy.
if you give me access to his character sheet, I've got Alibaba's art in my library.
Oh yeah, I can definitely do that.
Cool.
I can just do that for you.
Don't be looking at my spells.
I won't.
That's the real reason. The art's a cover.
I won't. Although I could just open my campaign in the other window.
Oh no.
Aren't we are we level 7 in that other campaign too? It's a pretty easy transition. Something like that. Lots of clicking.
Okay.
So what's this
There
thing
it
in the
is.
middle? Is that a
Alright, I'm not
tower?
looking. I'm clicking edit.
It's
Is it like flat or?
I'm envisioning it like a plateau because you can see just a single flight of stairs.
Alright, now if you
Oh, okay.
re-drag your character sheet, it should have the art.
Hooray!
You've done it. Alright, I could just give you a Mubus's art if you want.
Absolutely not. No, I appreciate you offering them. But no, I need to
You
have
have your own cowboy.
cowboy that is an ode to the cartoon
I
Cowboys
thought
and
about doing our
Romancer.
Kaiju Slayer too. My character was fun. Had a lot of fun characters.
I just thought about using a bard and just like attaching myself to whoever the strongest player was until the end. Just being like, hey, I'll keep giving you bardic inspiration if you keep knocking out everybody else and protecting me.
See, that would have
Just
been
be
great.
the,
You could have done
And then,
that.
and then like Frodo Bagginsing my way to the top.
be like Rue from Hunger Games, like just latch onto Katniss and be like,
Yes.
"Oh, you can protect me."
Yeah.
Didn't
but
didn't
then
work
that
out
was
for
like-
Rue.
No, I was gonna say that it would be dependent on me finding the right person to attach myself to and hoping that they're okay with the partnership, or just
Be
being
like,
like,
"Oh
nah.
yeah, sure, I'll work with you."
And then I'm dead. Just instantly, just step on me and I'm done.
Here we go. Okay.
All set.
We have all picking our... Okay. Let's do a quick... I know we said no DM, but let's do just a quick like cutscene of what your character would be doing upon coming to this area. So, for example, I'll go first. California Gold Rush is content. He's been through a very tough battle fighting off a zombie horde from a mud fort out in the desert. He wipes his brow. He looks at the sunrise after holding the fort down for the night, and he seems content. He holsters his weapon right before the sky opens up and sucks him up towards an open gash, an open portal in the sky. His world spun around. He then sees himself descending on this small island with 8 distinct geographical areas, and he was in the desert, thinks, I need to go desert because that's where it was. It looks somewhat familiar from where I was, and lands here. And when he lands, he kind of tips his hat, saying, what in the tarnation, where in the tarnation am I? And that's California's entrance into this map. So I'm going to kick it over to to climate change.
Alibaba, I believe, was fleeing from some people. So he looks, he's fleeing through a cave and is suddenly pulled into a rift in the wall, and ends up in the sky. And looking down, he is like, I guess I'm just an interdimensional traveler. I just get flung between planes. Oh well, I guess this is just my life. And he heads towards the warmer side. He likes the fiery side of the map.
Nice. P.S. Zombie.
Yeah, so Dandy drops through a portal just straight on his head, like ting, ting, and just stiff as a board, falls over, and he gets up completely unfazed by this and goes, "Am I real yet?" He looks down at his metal hands and goes, "Nope, I guess not. I wonder where I am." And kind of looks around. Kind of chose this area because he thought there might be a forge here. He saw a roof. He's like, buildings can be forges. And he goes, I have no idea where I am. I know. I'll say a quick prayer. Our Raj, who art on PBS, won't you be my neighbor? Thy shoes done up, thy sweater snug, on earth as it is in make believe.
Nice.
Maybe I need to find some new friends, and I'll start having a look around.
Nice. All right. And then Risky Biscuit.
Brock was in a barn asleep and then was swiftly awoken by that feeling of falling when you're having a dream and you're falling in your dream. And he wakes up and says, I'm hungry. That was his first thought, and looks down and says, there's probably fish in that icy water. You know, coming from the Isles of Alaska. By Isles, I mean, somewhere over there. And so he lands, he immediately punches a hole in the ice, and tries to start doing some ice fishing. And as he looks around, he's like, this is a good place to sit around. He accepts his fate for what it is. He does not question anything. He's also too stupid to realize what's happening.
Very cool. All right. To get things moving, I've put up the turn order, and I think since this is a battle royale, we need to be in initiative the whole time. So good luck.
All right. I started off. A nice slow roll. Now, Risk Biscuit, you do get advantage on this because of your barbarianness. So you can roll twice and take the highest of the 2 rolls.
Cool beans. Alright, well, 17's pretty high.
It is, because you have a +3 to your initiative, so that's
So
funny.
I'll try this again, though.
Wonder who's going first.
Good job.
Oh,
Good job.
I guess he
Yeah,
is.
nothing shady going on here.
You saw the roll. It's right there.
His own
Look at the chat.
Nothing weird going on here. Don't mind me. Mr. No Character Sheet over here rolling
Yeah, he has a
perfect
paper
scores.
sheet, and okay.
That's it.
All right, but you guys do need to add yourself to the initiative order somehow.
You gotta click your character and then roll
Yeah, so
it.
if you click your character, yeah, and then you can just, well, no, that didn't do it. You have to click your character and then click initiative. There you go.
There we go.
Now you can manually edit it to make it 20.
That's okay. I'm probably gonna go second anyways.
It's true. It won't change your position, but
So,
bam, done and done.
thank you.
I don't know how to get rid of the cards.
Where did the cards come from?
I don't know.
Playing cards?
My bad.
Oh,
Oh, is this
those are yours?
Um,
Is this a character mechanic? Because I like it.
It's one of the rollable tables. I was just like, what is this? I'm gonna hide it.
That's kind of interesting. I guess if you wanted to do a 1 in 52 roll. Are you able to add yourself to the order there?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it so people can see everything on the stream. Sorry, I was just trying to clean it up.
No worries.
No furries. I resent that remark.
I mean,
I'm a Minotaur.
There's one furry in this particular campaign.
I don't know if I'm able to, but I can do it on the GM.
There you go. Oh. And I'm just kidding. Anytime the DM crits, you can always make jokes about them cheating. It's just what you do.
That's true. Okay.
Yeah.
I think for Gold Rush's first turn, he's going to just advance his 30 feet towards. He sees this path. He's landed on the middle of it. He's just going to go down the path.
All right.
And that'll get him to the stairs. And guys, make sure we're using movement appropriately because this is measured out correctly.
To scale.
To scale. Okay. Barack.
Alright, Brock was unsuccessful in his fishing expeditions, so he is going to look for food elsewhere and going to go ahead and take his movement. I'm assuming, how many feet is that? How do you measure that out?
It's the little ruler tool.
I can move up to 40.
Nice.
So I'm pretty sure.
You probably maybe even farther than that.
Yeah, I could put him here, right?
Let's see. You were like here? Like here?
Yeah. See, how do you do that cool stuff? Yeah, that's where he wants to go.
Yeah, so in the top left, there's like a little bar that has different tools. It's normally on the mouse pointer tool, which lets you move your character. But if you go 3 down from that, there's a ruler tool, and that's what lets you measure. Useful for like seeing spell ranges and stuff.
Gotcha. So was that snap to center? Oops.
Reckon y'all are pretty close to being able to see each other.
Yep, right around the corner.
Fight! Is someone gonna take the Woody Harrelson route and just hide on the corner of the map? Is there any sort of storm mechanic here that's gonna force us to fight each other, or?
I hadn't thought about that. I honestly, what I was thinking we'd do it is similar to the Fortnite board game we played. I was thinking about just doing it like that. And that
Where
is
segments become unusable?
Yeah. I've over a period of how many drops. Alright, that's annoying. I'm gonna cut that off. I own this game, Twitch. You can't get me for copyright. I'm literally playing it in the background. Even though the GameCube version did not work for some reason. I had to go 64. That's sad when your GameCube doesn't work.
Although Nintendo was a little bit petty with their products.
They are. All right, Barack, are you ending your turn?
It's like
I'm thinking of doing a oh, never mind. I have to enter a rage, so never mind. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and hide out here. I don't think I'm gonna take a because I'm not too comfortable with what I'm looking at ahead of me.
Okay. Alibaba.
Alibaba whips out his trusty flying carpet flapper that looks like a flounderfish and takes to the air using his elemental gifts, and he flies 30 feet up vertically.
All right.
Ooh.
And that's all his movement.
To be fair, folks at home, Climate Changer does play Fortnite this way. He's one of those sky builders.
Yeah, you just spin and jump.
Yeah,
Spin and jump.
That's right. That's why I love no builds for that reason. All right. Anything else from you, Alibaba?
He just sort of peers off in the distance, trying to see if he sees anyone. Can't. I guess let's see if he can. I don't think so. He'd hit that wall. So he doesn't see anything.
A wall blocking, yeah.
He doesn't want to be on the ground in a strange place, you know? Mm-hmm. Is that a giant skeleton down there? I don't know. I don't want to get near that. And that's Alibaba's turn.
Okay. Turn goes to you, handy dandy.
Danny says, "Well, I better find some new friends, since my old ones don't seem to be here." And I'll just start walking.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Alright. It is my turn. I'm just looking at how the shots work. I forget that.
So don't the walls cave in at some point?
Right now! Do you have a good guide on, like, where's the Matt Mercer guide on this?
I'll see if I can send you a link.
Because I remember there was like a jam and a misfire component.
Let's have a gander.
There we go. Critical Role wiki.
You need me to look that character up?
Okay, here we go. I've got a good link for you if you want one.
Yes, please. You hit that in the Discord.
Copy. Yeah, I'll DM it to you. Discord. Go. So if you go to the bottom of that, it has a list of all the weapons and all that. And the misfire rules, all of those things.
Okay, I'm gonna go on a potty break while you guys are doing science.
Hey, have fun.
Blinded by science!
BRB.
Blinded by the light.
He's blinding me with
What does
science.
he actually say in that song, though? Seriously. Blinded by, went up like a... What is
I
it?
don't know
Yes.
what he says. It sounds like he says that.
Like a deuce.
Surely not, right?
I don't know.
Like a
I don't know.
deuce? I think it's
Like a-
wrapped up like a deuce, like a blunt, right?
Sure.
Wrapped up like a deuce. If anyone on Twitch has an idea,
We'd love to
submit.
know.
Submit your lyrical guesses. So does that help you there?
It does, thank you. I'm
Okay.
just trying to... I had 35 ammo. So I'm going to keep track of that. I don't want to not...
Wrapped up like a deuce.
Deuce.
Run it in the net!
Activia.
Oh, nice. Getting your probiotics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta
Do you ever do
keep
kefir?
that
You ever had any
microbiome
kefir?
healthy.
You drink any of that
Kefir?
kefir?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like drinkable yogurt.
Mm-mm.
It's good. You should check it out sometime. It's another way to get your probiotics in. I don't
Just
know if
like
you're into
the
like
only thing in the fridge.
tart sour drinks, but
Yeah.
it's pretty tasty.
What is happening?
Your mouth stopped working. I feel like as a kid, maybe I OD'd on yogurt and I just didn't return to it over time.
Well, I never have yogurt in the house. I just bought it for my wife, and then she didn't want it. So
Now you've got
now
it.
it's all mine. Yep.
You can.
I will say if you get some Greek yogurt, unsweetened, unflavored, and then a little honey on top, that's pretty tasty.
Wow. Never done that.
Okay.
What up? He's returned.
Yo.
All right. Good thing, because I had to refresh myself.
Getting your pair on?
Huh?
Getting your pair on?
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, that looks delicious. I'm gonna grab one of those.
Dude, pears are awesome.
Oh, yeah, I'm jealous.
Way better than apples, IMO.
I just feel like apples is the kind of fruit that, for me, requires some kind of dip. Whether it's peanut butter or caramel or chocolate. It needs something to, eat with it.
I think, my body lacks the enzymes to process apples or something, because if I eat apples, my stomach gets so foamy. I have no other way to describe it than foamy.
See, but I also feel that there's no way applesauce is made from apples, because that is way...
Right? It's such a different product.
Yeah, it's so delicious.
It's just pounds and pounds of sugar added to it, you know?
Maybe that's what it is.
That's why I like
Maybe
it.
that's why it's good.
That's why it's delicious. It's true.
You just add sugar to anything, really.
It's fair.
I do like it. I feel like that's one of the reasons I like McDonald's. Their buns are just little cake. They're just pure candy buns.
Yeah.
They're so sweet. Delicious.
That's fair.
Man.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Are you still up?
Yeah, I am, and I'm gonna first move my character.
Bat.
So he just
Yeah, Moobus just keels over. and dies.
kills over. So it's California, actually. California moves in.
Oh, my bad. California.
And he gets to this, and he approaches the little, it's like a little table right here in the center, and he's investigating it, and he goes, "What in the world?" And he whips around
What tarnation?
and sees, he's like, "Oh God, you need to go back to hell." He just sees this half-orc creature he's never seen before, and he's going to do a pistol shot, but is yeah, so he's just going to do a normal pistol shot. So he does an attack, which is, I'm going to roll that real quick. It's a D20 plus.
Is it plus anything?
It's plus 8.
Plus some. Good God.
So 16. Brock.
Yo, that misses.
That misses.
Woo!
Homeboy's rocking a 17 AC.
Nice. He's going to use his extra attack to get one more shot off on the pistol. With 22.
Ooh-wee.
Okay. Go ahead and what's the damage on that?
Okay. It's 1d10. Damage rolls is the damage die plus what? Your proficiency bonus?
No, plus your stat. So it would be plus your dexterity modifier.
Okay, so D10 plus 4. 13.
That was a
You're not
strong
raging
shot.
yet, so that's not reduced
No.
yet, sadly.
Where are you shooting this guy?
To the doorway.
I know.
Where on his body?
Oh, where on his body?
Right in the head.
Right in the shoulder. So he's wasted 2 bullets. So I took that off. He's at 23. His pistol has a reload of 4.
Like, my hitching post.
So he the reload is down to 2 on the pistol. He can do 2 more shots before he has to reload on his pistol. And
So did Brock just like dodge the first one, or did he just take it and it bounced off?
go ahead. How do you think he did it?
I think it grazed him. He was like, whoa! And in that time of like trying to figure out what went by his head, the second one, he actually leaned into that second shot.
Okay.
And you got me right in the shoulder.
The first one like stuck on the skin, and he was like, and then the second one pushed the first bullet in.
Just a precise shooting. Yeah, I get it. Put my paracord in my cup. All right. Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
So after being shot at, obviously I have a target now. So for my first thing, I'm gonna go ahead and I am equipped with a javelin. But before I, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead. Can I use my bonus action first?
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, as a bonus action, I'm going to enter a rage state because I don't like being shot at. Let me go ahead and deduct one of my rage counts. So I am in rage now. Rage mode. And then I'm going to take my javelin and I'm going to launch it at your cow face.
Cow face.
Nice.
And I need to see, where's that? That is a...
Ooh.
That's gonna definitely hit me.
Okay. And then the damage type is 1d6 plus 4.
Yeah, so if you click where it says javelin in chat, that'll roll the damage automatically.
Oh, cool. Gotcha.
Sick.
So that's cool.
Man.
Now for the roll damage. For my rage damage,
Yeah.
it's, what is it? Can I just click on that modifier? Is it 2 plus rage?
Well, you already
It already
put it on there.
Oh, no,
got in
that's
chat.
right. Okay, so I use the bonus action. I'm gonna go ahead and also do I have an extra attack.
Yeah.
Since I took the attack on my action turn.
You can do another attack if you like.
So I just had a moment just listen, like torn between trying to listen to the music and then go to war.
That's what I do. I will play the theme song and to distract you.
Yeah.
Mesa.
And
I
you try
just
to
can't even function.
High boulder. There's a world apart.
Now,
Oh,
do
my
question. Since I've thrown a javelin, is this
Yeah.
something where I have to retrieve, and it hit? Do I have to retrieve this javelin, or can I just throw another one?
I think you have more than one.
Then boom, take that. Does that hit?
That is not.
Oh my gosh. Okay. It's upsetting. All right, that's all I can do.
Fool me once. I'm from Texas.
Hit me once.
Shame on you.
All right, so you have 4 javelins. So that means you have two.
I see
2
that
left
now.
before you have to go retrieve them.
Yeah, I see that now. Okay.
On the Mesa. All right, you can use your movement if you like.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to think if I had another. So what I'm gonna do now is, since I've thrown the 2 javelins and I realize this guy can actually fight. What is this? Is this like a snow-covered tree behind me? That's what I'm thinking it is.
So open for interpretation, man, or interpretation.
So that is a snow-covered tree.
Okay.
I'm going to run behind it.
Okay.
Oops.
So you...
Nope. Oh, let me unselect that. How do you... Oh my gosh, what am I doing here? There we go.
Yeah, you're
All
still
right,
on the ruler.
I figured it out. All
There
right.
you go, yeah.
There you go. So I'm going to run behind here and kind of wedge myself between you and the tree.
Were we within 5 feet? Does somebody want to make a call on that?
It didn't look like it.
Okay.
I mean, I was here.
No, okay. Yep. So it was
no,
ranged
no, he
attacks,
didn't move.
so we're good.
He didn't move near you at all.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, we
You
were
just kind of climbed up
10
that
feet.
slope and you just shot him.
Yep. Yeah, I was just sitting here on the ridge, about to look my way up, and we decided that it was you wanted a two
Do
pistol.
we
game, so.
do we want to rule that like that plateau is like 5 feet higher than the adjacent terrain or something, or is it all level?
I imagine it's about the same as the staircases.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I think we'll say maybe it's like 5 feet higher. Let's
Yeah.
not like go crazy.
7, 14. It's not going to be 88. I don't know why I'm doing that calculation.
Am I allowed to hide behind the tree or no?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
You got
Then I'm
full
fine.
You can't.
full cover, I think, if you do that.
You use your action and your bonus action, so you can't like use the hide action. So people know you're there, but you can use it for cover.
Cool. That ends my turn.
All right.
On the mercy.
What will you do with your
Oh,
new
this isn't
freedom?
part of what I was doing. Come on.
What will you
ET.
do? With
My newfound freedom, yeah. I can fly
Yeah, what will
twice
you do
as
with your newfound
high.
freedom there, Alabama?
I love it.
Oh, I come from a land, from a faraway place where a caravan
Wow.
camels roam.
He starts dancing.
It's very spooky.
Is intense. It's barbaric, but hey, it's home. When the winds from the east and the suns from the west and the sand in the glass is right, come the Arabian night.
I can't do too much of that because Disney will go after you. They are
Wow, I love it.
litigious.
The perfect intro song for Alibaba. So he kind of slowly flies forward towards the center there and looks about himself. And he's going to attempt to intimidate California.
Oh.
You there. What are you doing? Should I do like an intimidation roll? Can we actually do that?
Yeah.
All right. So if we could do a contested roll.
I like that.
Okay.
What should we do it against?
And if you're intimidated, then like, I don't know,
So for
you have to run away or something. I'll just go ahead and roll an intimidation check. We can see the. Ooh,
Yikes.
probably
minimum.
lost.
Maybe against his insight to see if you're like someone that he would be afraid of.
Or charisma? No, not charisma.
we could just do a strict roll-offs if you want.
Oh, like D20? Okay.
Well,
Never tell me
I'm not
to lie.
trying to intimidate you. You're trying to intimidate me. So
Well, that's why I was saying insight to see like
okay, we can do insight.
if you're, you know, to see through his.
Should you really be scared or not?
Right, exactly. Should I be scared of this phone?
So
Of this cowpoke?
So you've got on your character sheet. You've got 4. You've got numbers, and you got what you're proficient in. So it would be a D20 plus that number. Correct.
Yeah, just
okay.
whatever your insight's number is.
So 12.
Okay.
It's a little bit better. So you don't feel like you're
This-
scared of Alibaba.
Town isn't
You're like, this
big
guy's
enough
blowing
for
smoke
the
out
both
his
of us.
ass. Oh,
And it just doesn't come out right, you know, when he says it.
this guy's blowing smoke up my ass.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing to be scared of.
That flying fish ain't natural. Click.
Back in Texas, we ain't had no flying fish.
We ain't got no flying fish on the mesa.
Well, I will show you. I don't know if I can. Well, I guess that would be my action too. Do we want to? I'm gonna be nice and just say that's my turn instead of shooting you.
Well, we're all co-DMs, so if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like a
You
group
can.
vote. Can we do social interactions and then actions, or
I
vice
think
versa?
for the sake of the entertainment of the stream, social interactions should be separate from your battle actions. Because that way we can talk to each other and we can engage and like
I
Okay.
agree.
it's more interesting for the viewer.
I agree.
But it would be neat with characters that have non-combat based abilities to use them in a way and enhance the.
Yeah, I mean, if you have something specific,
yeah,
like like a
should've
class
used-
ability that makes you better or worse at something, maybe then it would be worth like using a whole action for. But if you're just doing normal like character stuff, I don't think that should take up your whole turn.
okay. In that case, Alibaba's gonna cast Eldritch Blast on California.
Ooh.
The 17 hit.
Against my AC, no.
Okay.
Barely misses. I was like,
I think I get to do that twice. He blasts again in your general direction.
ooh, yeah,
Holy moly.
that's gonna hit. We ain't got that cold in
I
Texas.
told you.
Nice, and that knocks me back too, right?
Well, I think so, yeah. And it also does fire damage. I didn't get that on here.
I think it's just your proficiency.
It's like 2 fire damage or something because of my genie's a fire genie.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a flat 2 or if it's your proficiency. It's one of
Well, I've got a 3 proficiency, so 3's fine with me. Yeah.
To 12.
Yeah.
Okay, that hurts.
and it pushes you.
How
Are
many
you
feet?
firing from where you
I
are?
think it's 5 feet. Opposite
5 or
of
10.
So it'd push me 5 feet or 10.
I guess. Oh, I think it's 10. Let me throw the spell description in there, I guess.
Because if it's 10,
It's just if you have the repelling blast Eldritch Invocation. It's not naturally built into Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Do you have the repelling blast invocation?
No.
Then it doesn't push back.
okay, so I just take that damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Force damage to force you to take damage.
There's a snake in my boot. All right. Anything else from you, Alibaba?
He's go. I think he moved 15 feet. Gonna move up against this wall here. Trying to get a better angle on that courtyard, and that'll be the end of his turn. Like the updraft here.
Okay. Handed ender.
All right. I'm going to.
What is this magical music?
It was such
Right
a
now, I
pretty
can only
intro.
see California. So I'll go, all right. I'll walk up and I'll be like, my name's Dandy, and I'm handy. I got a secret for you.
We're gonna be best friends.
And
I don't know if I want to, partner.
and I'll say, this is my other best friend. And I'll cast Spiritual Weapon to summon my trolley. I'm not gonna do an attack with it right now, but I'm just gonna summon it.
Demon trolley. Ding ding.
Oh, can you give me a character sheet just to represent the trolley? 'Cause
Yeah.
something I gotta move around.
Thomas the Tank Engine shows up.
Yeah, maybe I'll do some Thomas the Tank Engine art.
Have you seen there's some mod where it's Spider Thomas the Tank Engine?
Spider?
It's creepy, dude.
No.
I'm gonna find it. Put it in our Discord.
Thank you, sir. I hear a puppy dog.
Yeah. Diana's crazy.
So yeah, I'll just summon it and end my turn. I mean, no one's been hostile towards me yet. I'm a very friendly character. So I summon the trolley.
That's somebody's evil sidekick in the background.
Yeah, Diana's really being loud.
Maybe
oh my
you're
gosh,
being,
that is so creepy, man.
Assaulted by villains.
No, she
Oh
just-
gosh.
Just wants to go inside.
Why? Who made that and why?
Oh, the videos they have of like it chasing after Sir Topham Hatt are creepy. Like he's like going through the train station and the trains are just like ding ding or whatever, and then he like goes by him and Thomas like comes out of the skitters out of this train home and it's pretty crazy. All right, California's not liking this. He feels like everybody's ganging up on him. So, which is fair, he did start the brawl.
We didn't start the fight.
So, he since you've not engaged me in combat, PS Zombie, I could leave your space with no ramifications, really, right?
I mean, you don't know that. You don't
That's
know what
true.
I
You
might be
could
inclined
take,
to do,
but you
might be
rules
inclined
is
to do.
rules is written. You're in my space, so if I leave it, you're eligible for a reaction against me. Correct? Is that how it's?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I am taking my third turn, folks. So just for you all that are monitoring when drops could happen, we're on turn 3 of 10. I am going to.
You want to be my friend?
Clearly does not.
I feel kind of trapped, but I am going to pull out my pepper box.
Pepper.
And I'm going to take a couple shots at Alibaba.
No.
What kind of range you got on that pepper box?
150 to 600.
Good golly.
You sure you want to pull the trigger on the toy sitting in front of you?
It hasn't attacked me just yet. I don't want to.
I think we have an alliance forming.
Yeah.
So, and I don't want to go chase after you either. So, I'm gonna try this.
Makes sense. Yeah. I did this to myself.
I'm gonna try 2 shots with a pepper box.
Now, because I'm within melee range, you have disadvantage.
Really?
Yep, all ranged attacks with an enemy's within melee range.
Shoot.
Good luck.
So,
Is my friendship friendly or is it sinister?
so that'll miss. And that's a critical 1, which I believe is a is it a misfire or a jam?
Misfire.
Sorry, I'm too busy looking
You're
at.
just like, what is this crazy demon man on a carpet? Golly Moses.
Good golly, those mine.
I think it jams.
Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire.
Yeah. So it jams. So I'll have to repair it. It breaks. So it the pepper box jams up. And
Alpha not having a good time.
I'll say, hang on, were you trying to shoot my best friend?
and
I can abide by this.
And then he's going to use his extra attack to pull out his pistol that he's already had out and be like, all right, I just got to have a feeling I need to shoot you too. And he's going to do a shot, and it's going to be so it's a pistol shot, which is technically a ranged shot.
Yes. Do you
But
have something explicit that makes you not have disadvantage?
I have a close quarters shooter, which is a +1 in my attack roll. So I'll just add that to it.
Well, if you have close quarters shooter, I don't think you get disadvantage for being close to people.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
So you maybe didn't need to have disadvantage on the other one either.
Well, but I wasn't shooting you in close quarters. It was a range shot over here, not against you. So I think that was a fair roll. So my close quarters will cancel out the disadvantage on a ranged shot, and we'll just do a straight roll. Nice.
That misses.
What?
No.
Your boy's got some AC.
What?
Power.
You're screwed.
I wasted 2 bullets for nothing.
You see a tear of mercury pour down my cheek. You were my best friend.
Sorry, amigo. The rule of the desert's a harsh one.
I don't think you are sorry.
Things are hard on the mesa.
Understandable. Have a great day.
He walks away. All right, that's that. Go ahead, Barack. California is frustrated. It's like, I can't get anything going.
Alright, so after seeing this combat go down and seeing that train, I remember having a train like that when I was little. And it was stolen from me. So I'm upset. So I'm gonna use I'm gonna go ahead and just run
Who would have thought PTSD would be triggered?
from a toy. I'm gonna run right over here. About right here. So let me go ahead and I'm gonna just in a rage. So I'm gonna go ahead and engage my rage still. And I'm gonna use a one-handed battle axe attack against this little toy to try to like get it out the way, like kind of like a golf swing with a battle axe to knock it away so I can get to that train. Let's see.
That'll miss.
I wasn't too happy with that swing, so I'm gonna do it again.
Ooh.
Oh, that'll hit.
Wow.
And nice. Now that doesn't count as a critical, does it?
No.
Mm-mm.
It'll be green if it's critical.
And with my bonus action, can a movement count as a bonus action? Just curious.
Yeah, you.
Since I've already
I'm trying
moved
to
once.
It can
Alright.
if you're a rogue. I don't know if it can if you're a barbarian. But you
Alright,
can just
well,
do movement if you want to.
No. So since I hit it this first time, I'm gonna grab. That was a one-handed thing. With the second one, I'm gonna grab the axe with two hands and I'm gonna hammer it down on this
Let's
little
see.
toy.
That'll miss.
Of course. All right, and I guess.
Yeah, if you click on where it says battle axe one-handed, that'll do the damage.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
All right. A hefty blow.
So after
Yeah, as you
that,
slice into me, I'm made of tin, so it puts a nice gash in my tin body, and
Yeah.
yet another mercury tear will fall down my face, and I'll say, "Et tu,
Magic!
Optimus Amicus."
Fire!
nothing creepy about that.
That's best friend in Latin. If you guys were.
But I'm just so mad. Like I'm swinging at you, but all I'm staring at is that train that I once had.
Understand. After
That'll be my turn.
All right.
Algo Moss.
Alibaba.
I think you all need to calm down a little bit. He's gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Ooh.
Okay.
He pulls out a vial and a stick of incense, breaks them together, and shoots a big, like, powdery hypnotic pattern over the entire central dais there. You're all gonna need to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
It's like a Garth Brooks concert.
14.
Oh, I'm not very wise. Okay.
Is it? I can't remember.
Whatever your spell DC is.
Yeah. Must be on a different page. Yeah,
It's on your spell
16.
page at the top.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
geez,
16.
Yeah, no, I fail.
Okay. It's time for you to calm down now, my friends. And he, you basically, it's sort of like the sleep spell, I think. You become charmed. Let me see.
I'll just say, wow, what a cool pattern. I'm going to stand here until something happens.
So you're incapacitated. I think that means you basically can't do anything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. My friend,
I think it means you get no
California.
action or bonus action, which is like basically.
I've heard you say your name a few times now. Why don't you come away from there? Come to the dark side. If you know what I'm saying, we could just shoot them like fish in a barrel. Come on. And he's offering you a temporary alliance since you passed the wisdom save.
My daddy taught me a lot. And
I did not have a dad.
And one thing he always said, he said, son, that dog won't run. And I don't think this dog is going to run.
You are or aren't?
No.
My father was a demon.
My father was a demon. He is rejecting it. He's not gonna.
All right.
Sorry, I don't trust your flying carpet, friend.
All right.
That's
He's
fine,
gonna fly because he is awesome. He's gonna fly to the other side to hide. Fine. Try to shoot me through this wall, and that'll end his turn. So it's to California now.
So Handy doesn't get to do his turn?
No, he's charmed.
Nope.
Oh. Okay.
I'm incapacitated and my speed is 0.
All
They're
right.
both charmed. Both of them. Let's get some little icons up.
Yeah, here. Let me. What should we do? What should we do? Little sleepy face, little soul face. What should we do? What should
He is going to
I'll do this little sleepy face.
So California's is the gunslinger class lets you holster your weapons as a free action at level 7.
Also, you no longer have disadvantage because I'm incapacitated, and so is the other guy. So
I'm in to draw.
you no longer have
this 30
disadvantage on
foot.
ranged attacks.
Wait, he's going to holster, and then he's going to
Holster.
to do 2 different hammering horns attacks. He's going to try to gore or hammering horns Handy Dandy, and he's going to try to hammering horns Brock. It's a shove advantage, so he's going to try to shove you both away from him with that attack.
Okay. Is the shove contested? How does that work?
I do not know. Let me look.
Oh, I
that
got
up.
that the size wrong.
Let's
Dang it.
Look up the shove.
This is the area of the hypnotic pattern.
Come on, Dream Weaver. It's
You
playing
guys
in-
seeing that?
Yes.
All right.
So if we get outside of that
Yeah,
barrier,
sure.
we're good, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah, are we
I've-
able to?
essentially
So you
every
make us-
turn, because it can last up to a minute. But I've got to concentrate on it.
Oh, you succeed automatically if the target is incapacitated. So you succeed automatically on both of those.
To shove?
Yes.
But if I do it as
Knock it prone or push it 5 feet away from you.
I'm going to knock them both prone.
All right.
And is this an attack? Does it just... do I have to do an attack roll then?
Nope, because we automatically fail.
Okay. Well, I'll just roll some damage.
No, there's no damage.
Oh, it's just
Shoving isn't damage. It's
Okay.
just push them back or knock them prone.
Gotcha. So I knock both of y'all prone, just doosh with my horns, and then I'm going to beeline it back into the desert.
We need another.
I'm going to use this new symbol to mean prone. As more bad things continue to
Prone
happen.
and charmed and incapacitated.
It's appropriate.
You're in the death zone there.
Be like, oh no, I'm knocked over. At least I can still see this cool pattern. I'm just like lying on my back, staring up at the hypnotic pattern.
Yes, look into the stars. They're like holding hands, like looking at the sky together. We are best friends.
Exactly. I'm like, this is my dream.
They're doing the work.
I'm so pleased with this scenario.
Alrighty.
I guess it's my turn.
Okay, California shoves those two down prone and beelines it back into the desert and takes shelter near that little building. That's his turn.
All right. Alibaba hovers back to the center, and you start smelling a burning smell, like a smoky, fireball-y type smell, as he conjures a fireball to cast on the two helpless individuals.
Oh no.
So add burning icon to our thing. Okay.
Ooh!
Yeah, you're going to take the
I wonder
full
if we-
amount of damage.
Yeah, do we auto-fail dexterity saving throws?
Apparently. I mean, if you're prone... I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you want to roll for it, doesn't matter to me. I'm just... I mean, you could
I
theoretically
think it makes
roll...
logical sense if
you know,
we can't move and we're lying down that we would take the full damage. I accept this ruling.
Yeah, I'm okay with.
27.
I don't think I have any kind of defense towards
I'm
that.
starting to get a little.
What's the saying when you're on fire? You're supposed to hit the ground and roll or something?
Yeah,
Stop, drop, and roll. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now I will say, because we took damage, we are no longer incapacitated.
Hey!
Hey.
Nice. Oof.
That was worth that burning damage.
Yeah, definitely worth 27 damage.
Gets you back up on your feet.
That was
Like, oh, the pattern's gone.
that was unfair.
At least I'm still with my best friends.
Alibaba kind of feels bad a little bit.
So
He
you're
just-
still like you're still floating like 30 feet in the air. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
That's his
That would be
I will
my
say
turn.
everything he can do is my fault as his DM.
You created this monster!
I did.
That'll end his turn. He's gonna end it right outside of the hypnotic pattern, floating 30 feet in the air.
Okay.
My offer is kind of still working out, even though you disagreed. I mean,
You control fire. It ain't natural. And then he thinks about it for a second, and he's like, well, actually, so do I. He just looks at his pistol and contemplates for a while.
yes, my friend, we are really the same person. No difference.
Awesome. All right. I guess play goes to Handy Dandy.
Yep, it was. I'm no longer incapacitated.
Nice.
I think it just uses half your move to.
Let's see. Yeah, half my movement to stand up. I'm deciding between two things right now. Just give me 1 second.
Brock just like grabs your ankle. Don't go. You're both on fire.
Don't leave me. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use half my movement to stand up. Just so I'm not prone anymore. And I'll say that wasn't very nice to do to me and my best friend. And I'm going to target Alibaba and I will cast Blindness Deafness. And I will choose blindness. You have to do a Constitution saving throw, or else you are blind for the duration.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, you pass.
Oh man.
Oh,
What was the
shucks.
spell save?
15. It says so at the bottom as well.
Yeah, I can't
Um,
remember if my constitution was from those scale things that you gave the character.
I don't think so. I think you had 16 Constitution from the start, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I'll say, trolley, do something. And the trolley will head over to you and do an attack.
Okay. That hits.
And you're going to take 8 force damage as the trolley ding, ding, runs you over.
Okay. I think I've got to make a concentration check to maintain that.
But also nobody's controlled by it anymore, so I don't know if you want to bother maintaining it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I guess I'll just drop that.
Ding, ding. All right, and that's the end of my turn. Yeah, I'm not gonna move or nothing.
All right. Play comes back up to me. We are starting round 5.
Everyone's still alive.
That's right.
5, and we're still alive.
Feeling good. All right. I am going to spin
Right back 1 sec.
a action doing a tinker to get my jammed pepper box fixed. So 1 second when I figure out what I gotta roll for that. Which is a DC equal to 8 plus your miss first score. So I gotta get a I gotta get a 10, a DC 10 to fix this thing. So let me roll my D20. Add my proficiency.
Make sure I'm tracking the space.
Okay. So, you guys watch as California's like, dang freaking battle, no random flying people and beasts and trolleys, and he is able to fix his pepper box, and then he holsters it, and he's going to... Is it fair to say that this is like a sheltering that he's standing beside, guys, would you say?
It looks like a good
Yeah.
scheme.
So he'll just enter it for probably full cover. He's not hiding or anything. He's staying right there, but...
Well, I think you probably already had full cover within that wall, right?
I guess so.
I mean, it depends on how high that wall is.
I'm seeing
you
it
can go inside the house.
like a gate, but that anyway, give me full cover, and
Sure.
he's just gonna kind of rest for a second.
Okay, no.
And that is his turn.
It's
Brock.
Brock's turn.
Like a short rest?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have a full hour.
All right.
We'll see if anybody kills you by then.
California falls asleep.
All right. So obviously I'm gonna have to use. What is it like? It's half my movement to get back
Half
up.
your movement to stand up. Yeah.
All right, and then what is 20? All right.
But something to keep in mind, just FYI, ranged attacks have disadvantage when you're prone. Melee attacks have advantage. So
Okay.
there's some occasions where you would want to stay prone potentially, but it's up to you.
I'm just like lying beside you right now, just eye to eye. But I'm no longer upset with you. I'm upset that I got charmed because I don't do charmed. So
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and move. All right. My guy is gonna get up.
No one makes me feel my own feelings.
Yeah, and then
He makes me bleed my own blood.
And then he's gonna move over here and wedge himself between this train and this thing. And since you're 30 feet in the air, Mr. Carpet Man, I'm gonna launch a javelin at you. Now, since I'm near your spirit weapon, do I still have a disadvantage?
No. So my spirit weapon is incorporeal. You can use the same space as it. You can be near it. It doesn't count like as a person. That's just to keep track of where it is.
Gotcha. All right. So I'm pretty upset, and I'm gonna try to spear old boy flying in the air.
Nice.
Misses.
You know what? I got one more. I'll take another stab at it.
Oh, yeah, you hit me.
Nice.
Take that. Nobody makes me
Not
feel
the
things.
carpet. Watch the carpet. Okay.
8. And then, has a minute gone by? Am I still in? I'm still raging.
No, a minute is 10 rounds, so like half a minute's gone by.
Oh, so since
You're
I'm
good.
still enraged, as a bonus action, I see the train next to me. I'm gonna turn around and take my two-handed axe, and I'm gonna try to hit that spiritual train.
Well, like I said, it's incorporeal. You can't hit it, but if you want your character not to know that, you can role play it. But I'm telling you, it doesn't have hit points or anything. It's just a spell. Like it just.
There's nothing I can make it disappear. Okay, it just exists.
You could
Killing
break
me
his
will make it
concentration.
Alright.
That's about.
Well,
No,
I'm
it's
so
not even
mad, so
concentration.
I take
Like,
my
you literally have to
fine,
kill me
so
to end it.
with my wasted bonus action, I take the axe and I like launch at it, thinking I'm gonna chop this train in half, and I'm like, huh?
It just passes through.
What?
It just goes right through it, and I'm just confused and upset even more now. Then,
Nani?
You imbecile.
Nani?
Nani?
that's all. Okay, that ends my turn.
All right.
You must have a low intelligence.
It's Alibaba's turn.
What kind of chaos?
Nani?
Alibaba is going to cast invisibility on himself.
All right.
Oh. Invisible you are.
Do you have an eyelash encased in gum? It's very specific.
Pluck.
That's the
That-
components for magic.
That was where my character was.
His
Yes.
his lamp is a spellcasting focus, so he doesn't even manage.
Wow.
He's invisible.
He's so invisible.
Yeah.
So you don't
Are you
even
guys
really have
annoyed?
you don't have to tell us what you do next. We'll just trust you.
You went off the turn order.
What do you mean?
Like you're off the turn order.
Oh,
Because he's invisible.
I didn't mean to do that.
Can't have you cheating now. No, this is ideal. It should be that none of us know what you're doing. I mean, we know when your turn happens. It happens
Let me put my
right before my turn, but
let me put a person
you don't have to
over-
tell us what you're doing unless you do something that we would see.
Yeah.
Basically,
You can
you're-
trust
You don't
me.
have to tell us your move.
You can trust me.
You
Yeah,
can
man, you're a
trust-
DM. I understand.
You can trust me.
But also, yeah, right. Sure.
Whatever. All right.
I mean, I can still see him in turn order.
I just went ahead and added myself back with the thing on the side there, so it's
Got
clear where
it.
I am. Okay.
Beautiful. All right, Handy.
I'll shed yet another Mercury tear and say, you could have been my best friend. And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Yes.
I think I'll just do first level. To heal myself for 9. Nice. So every little bit helps. And I'm going to move the trolley back to where I am. And I'll just stay here. That'll be the end of my turn.
All right. We've made it to turn 6.
Mm.
And we're going to stop here for...
Surprised we're all alive.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We're going to stop here for tonight, folks. We will pick this up next week. We'll get the same crew together.
Plot your moves.
I will say that, yeah, figure it out. I will say that as you guys have now gone through a good tussle with one another, it's a strange world. People you've never seen before doing things you've never fathomed. In the back of your mind, you hear what can only be assumed to be what will be played when you die. On repeat. Dang it, YouTube, get it right. Stop with the ads.
Car insurance. Buy it now.
Yeah. The Emu.
Emu.
Squarespace.
You know what we should do next round? Since probably next session.
Oh no. Not that song.
If you are not familiar, folks, in Fortnite you can emote when you kill somebody. That's a emote song, so it was a joke.
But here's what we'll do. At the start of the session, next session, we'll go ahead and do a channel point prediction where you can predict who's gonna win.
Hey, I like
Dun,
that.
dun, dun.
And you can win channel points if you guess rightly. Even the players can predict, but don't throw the game. But like,
You're playing D&D.
It's probably the
You're
mules
playing
sleeping
D&D.
in the shed right
This
there in
whole
the desert.
apartment
yeah, that's who's
is playing D&D.
the guy with guns. That's
Awesome. Thanks.
I don't know.
We just saw that subscription come through. Thank you, Climate Change, for subscribing to this channel. We appreciate you
Yeah, man.
and your patronage to this channel. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Climate. Thank you, PS Zombie. Thank you, Risky. This has been a fun night where we've set up a Battle Royale. We didn't get to finish it out, but we got pretty far, and people are still up and alive. So we'll see how things go.
we lasted longer than I thought we would.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
So you scoffed at my 10 turns, but we're on turn 6 now, so
It's true.
we could something could happen here. Okay. We will be picking this back up next week, so players, if you can make yourselves available, I'd appreciate it, and then we will get back at it. So thank you guys. Thank you, Twitch, for tuning in now or the after the fact. Make sure to find PU2ASU on all the social medias. And everybody have a wonderful good night and a happy 2023 and a new year.